FBU National Championship is brought to you by Zenith, makers of the X2 football helmet.
We're on the road to San Antonio for the 2012 FBU National Championship. Hi, everyone. I'm your host, Neil Sika, and this is the FBU National Championship Field Pass Team Preview Shows. Today, Team Seattle, Washington. Their team director is Eric Medeiros. He joins us next, right after this.
The FBU National Championship is brought to you by East Bay, where the athletes are.
From the creators of the U.S. Army Bowl comes Football University, the most exclusive football training in the country, invites, trains, and announces the next generation of football stars. If you're a 6th to 12th grader with elite football ability, FBU is for you. FBU matches elite athletes with elite instruction. Nominate an athlete today at footballuniversity.org. FBU, by position, by professionals, by invitation only. FBU,
you know. Hi, everyone. This is Neil Sika, your host for the 2012 FBU National Championship. And for the very first time, exclusive coverage of every game at the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade level. In conjunction with Swink.tv, you can sign up for the FBU Field Pass on FBUYouthNationalChampionship.com. Check out our full game, highlight, and combo packages. And we'll see you on the FBU Field Pass. Welcome back to this FBU National Championship Field Pass Team Preview Show. We're on the road to San Antonio, the West Regional getting underway. The sectional this weekend in Portland starts on Saturday, and it is Team Seattle, Washington. They'll be in action. Their team director, Eric Medeiros, joining us now. Eric, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Excellent, excellent. Thanks for joining. The excitement is building right off the bat. You have a little bit of a border war with Team Oregon to start, but how you feel about this group of kids before we talk about your team specifically coming in at the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade level? Got to be an exciting time.
Yeah, it is. Our boys are really excited. They've been working really hard and looking forward to facing Oregon in the border war here.
Tell me a little bit about your 6th grade team, Eric. It's new across all fronts. They play in the 1st and 2nd rounds, but more of a development stage. I'm sure you're looking at guys that can help contribute to maybe a tournament run deep to San Antonio at the 7th and 8th grade levels down the road. What do you like about your 6th grade team?
Well, our team, what I really like about our 6th grade team is really the organization and the coaching staff. They're run by this great coach, Rob Mason, and they have some really good players. I mean, as far as numbers, we're kind of small. We got about 23 kids on this roster, but there are a few rivals I see, next year being a big contributor, like on the 7th grade team. We have this one boy, Aaron Almos, and the kid is just a beast on both sides of the line. They expect him to carry a lot of the load with regards to running back and linebacker, but they really are loaded, and we're really excited about it. And actually, all the coaches and stuff, we can kind of jokingly thinking that of the 3 teams, this is probably proportionately the most talented team that we got.
Oh, wow. Well, a lot of things to look forward to down the road. The highest concentration, Seattle's a big area, of course. Are we getting the majority of your players out of King County? Where is the team mainly being fielded from across the board?
We got quite a few area codes represented on all of our teams. We have kids being represented as far southbound as Tacoma area, and as far north as Arlington, which is up on the top of the Puget Sound. I mean, we cover about 4 counties right now on our rosters, and 8 youth organizations. So we've got a pretty broad spectrum of kids, both on the 6th and 7th grades right now. Really excited about.
Eric Medeiros is the team director for Team Seattle. They're in action against Team Oregon this weekend in Portland, December 8th and 9th. Eric, your 7th grade team, what impresses you? Who can we look out for on that 7th grade team?
7th grade team, we're blessed with a fabulous quarterback. We have this boy, Jacob Sermon, who is has been spending most of his time in the youth organizations playing up because he's so talented. And normally he plays against 8th and 9th graders. The kid has a rocket arm and could easily be the starting quarterback on the 8th grade team. We also have fabulous running backs, and we have a very stout line. We're pretty excited about our line. Our line is average about 230, 240, and we're looking to control the line of scrimmage, I guess.
Good stuff. Looking forward to watching them in action as we'll see them play on Saturday against Team Oregon. We're going to take a quick break. Eric Medeiros is the team director for Team Seattle. Come back and talk about the 8th graders right after this.
The FBU National Championship is brought to you by Football University, elite football training for the nation's top athlete.
Hey! Push it, good. Lift! Look at the hands, look at the eye level. I like it.
Let's take 5 kicks and let it go.
He was bouncing right there. He ran right to you.
It's only one ball, and everybody should be running to the ball.
Control the wrist.
Watch my knees. They go out like what? I'm climbing a big tree.
Power comes from what? Through your feet, through your hips, through the palms of your hand, guys.
I've been playing chess since I was 9 years old. Chess helps me stay focused. It helps me stay aware. It helps me anticipate my opponent's next move. To see his strategy, find his weakness, and exploit it. Chess prepares my mind for battle. Because victory requires my strength, my speed, and my intelligence. My name is Ray Rice, and I'm an enlightened warrior.
Introducing the Youth Football Coaches Association, the premier online resource dedicated to improving coaching effectiveness and promoting youth safety for all volunteers. Register free at yfbca.org and begin receiving free youth coaching information, monthly newsletters, certification, and background checks. The most up-to-date concussion information, drills for all positions and skill levels. Learn all types of offensive and defensive plays. Join us at yfbca.org, where we are making good coaches great teachers.
The FBU National Championship is brought to you by Jersey Mike's. There is no substitute.
Welcome back on this FBU National Championship Field Pass Team Preview Show. Eric Medeiros is the team director for Team Seattle, Washington. They are in action against Team Oregon, starting off their road to San Antonio this Saturday in Portland. Eric, I want to speak to your 8th grade team a little bit. Last year's 8th graders fall to Oregon in the first round. Oregon goes all the way to the Final 5. So you're bringing in a new crop of players. Do you have a lot from that 7th grade team last year? And if so, if you don't, how do you feel this 8th grade team is better equipped for a deep tournament run?
Well, we have actually we only have one kid on the 8th grade team that played on that 7th grade team last year. But we are really excited about this 8th grade team. As you know, we lost to Oregon last year by 2 points.
Yeah.
And with one practice. And so this year the coaches have gotten the kids together earlier. I think from top to bottom, this team is more talented than our team that we had last year. There's a lot more balance on this team. I'm really impressed with the defense. They have a tenacious defense, great defensive coordinator in Chad McKnight. Very dynamic offense, run by Coach Sampson. And they, again, I talked about it earlier with our 7th grade team, but our O-line, very stout kids. We're averaging about 240. We have this one offensive tackle that I see a bright future for at the high school ranks and possibly college. Kid is 6'5", 290, 295. Can't believe he's an 8th grader. But the 2 inside linebackers we have, probably the fastest kids on the team. I think we're going to give Oregon a run for their money this year, and we're looking to avenge our loss from last year. Coach Sampson right now is looking for a deep run, and he's definitely set his eyes on getting to the Final Four.
Yeah, looking forward to that. There's also a couple, I guess you could say, wild card teams that not too many people know too much about because they're new to the field, but you have Eastern Washington and Southern Oregon as a potential opponent. I know Oregon is just a big opponent as it is to start things off, but there's a lot of talent up in this Pacific Northwest area.
Yes, there is, and I think a lot of people have a tendency to overlook the Pacific Northwest because we're way up here out of football country. But, as you know, Pacific Northwest, we're talking about University of Oregon, UW, right. A lot of great traditions and, a lot of battles falling in line. As far as Washington goes, there's a natural rivalry between us and the Eastern Washington-Idaho team because of Washington State and UW. I know that the coaches up there had a fabulous turnout with regards to putting together that team, and we're really looking forward to facing these teams in the coming weekend.
Well, we're looking forward to watching you guys play. Eric Medeiros, the team director, Team Seattle, Washington. Should be a great one to start against Team Oregon this Saturday in Portland. All the best to you, Eric. Safe travels, and hope to see you in San Antonio.
Hey, thanks a lot, and hey, don't count Team Seattle out. We're out there in the hunt.
We will not. Thanks for doing this.
Great. Thanks, talking.
Team Director Eric Medeiros joining us here on this FBU National Championship Field Pass Team Preview Show. We'll be back with a final thought right after this.
The FBU National Championship is brought to you by School of the Legends, voice of the players.
Hey everyone, this is your FBU National Championship host Neil Sika, and I got to tell you what, I am looking fly in my official East Bay FBU team licensed apparel, which you can get for a limited time only on FBUYouthNationalChampionship.com. Orders must be in by December 10th, and you can have that hoodie to keep you warm no matter where you are across the country, or that bag to carry all your gear on the road to San Antonio. Visit the officially licensed team apparel store on FBUNationalChampionship.com.
From the creators of the U.S. Army Bowl comes Football University, the most exclusive football training in the country, invites, trains, and announces the next generation of football stars. If you're a 6th to 12th grader with elite football ability, FBU is for you. FBU matches elite athletes with elite instruction. Nominate an athlete today at footballuniversity.org. FBU, by position, by professionals, by invitation only.
The FBU National Championship is brought to you by Zenith, makers of the X2 football. The FBU National Championship is brought to you by East Bay, where the athletes are.
I've been playing chess since I was 9 years old. Chess helps me stay focused. It helps me stay aware. It helps me anticipate my opponent's next move. To see his strategy, find his weakness, and exploit it. Chess prepares my mind for battle. Because victory requires my strength, my speed, and my intelligence. My name is Ray Rice, and I'm an enlightened warrior.
Hey everyone, it's your FBU National Championship host Neil Sika. On the road to San Antonio this year, don't forget you can visit our official merchandise shops at every regional site across the FBU National Championship. We've got hats, hoodies, game tickets, and backpacks. Take full advantage and gear up today for your FBU National Championship on the road to San Antonio. We'll see you there.
Push it good. Lift. Look at the hands. Look at the eye level. I like it.
Let's take 5 kicks and let it go.
He was bouncing right there. He ran right to you.
It's only one ball, and everybody should be running to the ball. Control the wrist.
Watch my knees. They go out like what? I'm climbing a big tree.
Power comes from what? Through your feet, through your hips, through the palms of your hand, guys.
The FBU National Championship is brought to you by Football University, elite football training for the nation's top athlete.
3, 2, 1. Thanks for watching our FBU National Championship desk shows. We're on the road to San Antonio. You can catch all the action by visiting FBUYouthNationalChampionship.com and take advantage of our pay-per-view model. Extended content can be found at Facebook.com/National Championship or on Twitter at FBU_NC. I'm Neil Sika, and we'll see you on the road to the Dome. Until then, so long.
The FBU National Championship is brought to you by Jersey Mike's. There is no substitute. School of the Legends, voice of the players.